from the home of the A's since 1968. It's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on the air next. In now, Andrelton Simmons. He enters play sixth in the American League in the batting race. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And that misses for ball one. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. And he misses again. 2-0. Minaya, a 6'5" left-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Justin Upton. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. Angels nothing. A's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Richards is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Ball 2 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. His past history with Richards, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Skied into straightaway right. Blash is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. Upton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Now batting, Jed Lowry. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. Richards comes set. First pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Chapman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lash looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. High pop-up. Pujols waits on it. And that ends the inning. But the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. Now at the plate, Zach Cozart, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls and work on his accuracy, but don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Benintendi is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Here's Jabari Blash. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that misses, ball one.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Count even now at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Angels are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Boog Powell. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Blash will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
The 1-0 home. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, catcher, Stephen Lowe.
Standing in, Stephen Vogt to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
The 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout waits on it, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order, but they lead it 3. Back now at the Oakland Coliseum on a fine day for baseball in the East Bay.
Leading off for the Angels, first baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
He's long been referred to as the Machine. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Lays off 1-0. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. Drilled on the ground to short, taken in by Simeon. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Striding into the box, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels.
Leading off for the Athletics,
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one just missed outside. Semien, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
3-1. Andrew Benintendi is on deck. Swing and a ground ball to third. Cozart has it, and a good throw gets him one gone. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Trout, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. And the tag's there. He's out at third. Leading off the inning, Jose Fernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Jose Fernandez.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Up around the face. Fernandez is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Bounce it to the left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's Justin Upton now. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Behind 0-2 now. Upton, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Belted high in the air out to left. Benintendi going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Semien's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. One in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. To the bottom of inning number. Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Ball one. Hard hit ball to second. Kinsler's got it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Now in the box, Matt Olson. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
On the move is Trout. 2 down. Here's Chris Davis now. He popped out in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simmons has it. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves in air. Stepping in, Jabari Blash. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Albert Pujols will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Rene Rivera. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Hit the other way out toward right field. Powell is there. 2 down. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
0-1 the count.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Angels digging in. Boog Powell so far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Right fielder.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this is off the wall now for Upton out there. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Into the box now, Mark Canha flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Comes set with the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far. and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Popped him up. Pujols onto the grass. 1 out.
Now batting.
Next up for the A's, Stephen Lowe. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the stretch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He doubled his last time through. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Mike Trout.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
The windup and the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Cozart. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that plate appearance extends the inning for Ian Kinsler.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Hits softly out in front. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They're down. Ready once again, Jed Lowry. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Matt Olson will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. A ball and no strikes. Richards is ready. 1-0 on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Rivera corrals it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Jabari Blash. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Albert Pujols is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Drilled to the left side. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. At the plate, Rene Rivera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup right down the middle. There's a strike. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he fouls this one off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Jim Johnson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jim Johnson.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he misses 2-1. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And there's one down now.
Right fielder, number 3.
At the plate, Luke Powell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Upton. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Mark Hanna. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And a ball 1-0. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Flash is on the move, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They're up 3-2. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Santiago Casilla been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And a neck high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's an off speed pitch taken for a ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. High pop up. Lowe over to his right. 1 out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jose Fernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
On the run is Benintendi.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So digging in now, Mike Trout. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's Justin Upton now. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. How he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. So stepping in, Zach Cozart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blake Wood is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back to him on the mound. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. On to first, a double play. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Chapman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, but it's not in time at the plate as he scores to make it 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's 1 for 3. Now the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Olson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the concrete staircases and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left. 19th home run for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error and ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Cesar Hernandez will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kinsler ahead and a 2-0 count. The 2-0 on the way is a ball below the zone. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna is right there, one down. Here's Jabari Blash. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Blake Trinan takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Popped him up. Semien ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Softly hit toward the hole. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
6-2, the final total today. The A's hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Sean Manaea wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the Oakland Athletics, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The Angels, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.